so stupid. Surprise! I own this car, and I'm not a hairdresser. But ironically, I just cut my own hair. So, damn. Last video, you guys saw the things that I hate about my SC300. Now we're going to be moving on to my 1994 Mazda Miata. And I have to admit to you guys, nope, that's the wrong way. It's actually really hard for me to make this video. I don't actually know how many things that I hate about this car. It's probably gonna be close to 5, so let's just say 5 things I hate. Anyways, let's get moving. Talk about the things I hate about my 1994 Mazda Miata. The first thing's gonna be pretty obvious and pretty undisputed. The power. This car has what it seems to be an actual turd with pistons in the engine bay. This car makes, to the wheel, less than 100 horsepower from factory, and even though this car does weigh like 2,200 pounds, it's still slow. It's kind of hard to impress my boys at the local car meet when I can't even do a burnout because my car's got less than 100 horsepower. And not to mention, if you try and boost the car, the motor and the transmission are gonna blow up before you hit like 250. But dude, this car is slow. Oh my gosh, racing seats. Let's talk about something real quick. There are more suicides each year because of this noise than any other suicide in America. So help save a life and unplug this. There you go. You just saved a life. The funny thing about this car is there's not a lot of things that I just hate, but the things that I do hate, they're like exponential. Let's not ignore the fact that this car is freaking tiny. For a second, just ignore the fact that I have racing seats and a cage and all that kind of stuff in this car. If my best friend is 6 feet tall or over 250 pounds, he ain't getting in this car. You ain't gonna ride with any of your homies that are bigger than me. Luckily, I'm a little dude, so I don't have a problem with fitting in this car, but if you have any friends that are of reasonable size, you're not going to fit them in the car. From a functional standpoint, the car also has not enough room for people, but it has no room, period. It has some room for groceries, but if you're trying to do a road trip in this car or anything like that, good luck. If you're like me, you don't have the spare tire in the back. If you have the spare tire, this whole section right here, unusable. This little itty bitty place right here, you can probably fit maybe a couple grocery bags or something like that, but let's face it, you're not gonna be able to fit as many hairdressers in here as you want. I just said hairdressers. I meant to say hair dryers. You're not gonna be able to fit as many hair dryers in here as you want to. I don't kill hairdressers. From a functional perspective, this car's got no room. Let's talk about my biggest pet peeve in this car. That is, I don't know if I can call these cup holders, but we're gonna go ahead and call them cup holders for a second. First off, I think it's actually confirmed that they hired Satan to design these and put them where they are. So you can't really fit anything in here. Like, okay, well, here we go. You want a Gatorade? You want to drink a nice Gatorade, keep yourself hydrated for the day? Well, hey, cool, you can do that, but guess what? You're gonna take the whole cup holder system with you whenever you get thirsty. So not only is the areola of this just really terrible, look how deep this goes. I mean, this is gonna, if you take a turn at any decent speed, it's just gonna go right into your passenger's head and chop their head off. Despite whether your drink is in the front or rear, it doesn't really matter, but let's just go ahead and put it in the front for emphasis right here. I'm driving, pretend that my steering wheel is on, I need to shift. Oh, I can't shift because my freaking cup is in the way. Last, but not least, the soft top. Anybody who owns a Miata knows that the soft top, whether OEM or not OEM, it sucks. Sometime eventually it's probably going to break, it's going to start leaking, it's very uncomfortable to drive with a soft top on, it's practically useless. They don't really protect you for much. Like mine, like if I roll my window up, it still leaks in a little bit, so you get a little bit of leaky in there. So you're gonna hop into the Titanic after you have a mild rainstorm. So, moral of the story is get a hard top. Actually, now that I think about it, that definitely was not last. We got one more. This car sounds freaking terrible. Please, for the love of humanity, prevent yourself, whether you have a 1.6 or 1.8, don't rev at car meets, because it's embarrassing for everyone. Not only for you, but if there's anybody at the car meet that also has dignity, it's embarrassing because they're also at that car meet and they're like, man, I'm with a guy in a Miata that thinks his Miata sounds good. I'm gonna tell you right now, buddies, I love the Miata, but your Miata doesn't sound good. Believe it or not, that was a very hard video to make for me. I absolutely love this car. I love tracking it. I love this car. I should make a million things I love about this car, because I could just sit here and talk about how much I love this car all day long. It's a terrible car to daily, but it's still an awesome car. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't seen my things that I don't like about my SC300, go ahead and click the top right corner of the screen. There's that video for you right there. And if you have seen that, thank you for watching that as well. If you have not already, be sure, if you did like this video, hit that like on that right below there. Just smash that like button, and then also smash that subscribe button only once, because that'll keep you subscribed. But thank you guys for watching. Peace out, and remember, be victorious.